Kamusta? Are you of Filipino ancestry? Are you like Filipino yourself? Are you Filipino American?
My pronouns are USA.
Are you Filipino some other country that's not the Philippines, but you're from there, you live there, etc.? Have you gotten some sort of academic achievement and you graduated or whatever, and then you look on the internet and you see so much negative discourse wearing the flag at your graduation? And if this is you, I'm sorry. And I discovered this thing too. So I'm here today to tell you how I made my Filipino graduation cap. I haven't used this thing since my graduation. I didn't know that like it was a sin or whatever to do this. According to these negative people on Filipino TikTok and Filipino Instagram, just like the Philippine part of the internet as a whole, you're not supposed to do this. And I say, f that. I'm not in the Philippines. It's not illegal for me. Actually, I think it would be encouraged because all my other friends were ethnic. They were doing stuff to their grad caps, and I thought, why not? So this was new to me, and I decided I'm gonna show people how to be proud of their heritage because that's what matters the most. First of all, you're gonna need some sort of material that is blue, red, white, and gold. And sure, you can use regular construction paper if you have access to that, but if you look closely on mine, you can see that shimmery. And do you want to know why? Because it's glitter paper. I didn't even know it was a thing until I wanted to make my grad cap, and I discovered all these different people on Pinterest had used shimmer paper. I believe they were modeling it off this one, but I couldn't find the stickers on it. One person found the stickers for the sun, but I just wasn't able. So anyways, where I got these supplies, let me tell you, Michaels will be your best friend. This is no ordinary Basorda bag. This is from Michaels. Michaels is your best friend right now. So I never threw away any of the material I used. Basically, I got this blue shimmer paper, red shimmer paper. I will say this is like a slightly different texture than the other two ones, but it's what Michaels had available, so I wasn't really complaining that much. You're gonna need white. Yeah, I messed up a lot when I was trying to do the white, so that's why it's a different shape than others. And if you can't find the stickers, so I couldn't find them, I went to every store I could think of. You're gonna want some sort of gold shimmery glitter paper. And I use this to make the stars. Putting this back in front, what you're gonna want to do is use some sort of adhesive and probably scissors to cut and probably, I guess, paste or tape the paper onto your grad cap. By the way, this was about 9 1/4 of an inch square on each side. That's my personal grad cap. Yours might be bigger or smaller depending on your provider. And the way I did it, put the red on first, then I put the blue on, and then I measured the triangle. And mind you, the button was off center on my grad cap, which was really frustrating. And then I put the gold on top of the white. I don't know, you could definitely do it different. Just like cut out, measure it, just cut out that, and then make the white flush with the red and the blue, but I didn't feel like doing that. And also, on the underside of the cap, I used black duct tape as a border. Now, keep in mind, if your graduation's at night and people are taking photos of you, it will make you look like you're wearing a tiny cap because of the black blending in. But I think it looks way nicer because of all the red and white and blue that's just gonna be messy underneath. People are gonna look at you from under. they're gonna look at the cap on top, but most photos still gonna get the underside of the cap. So put a little bit of effort into making it pretty. And obviously it's gonna peel, it's gonna flake, it's not gonna look perfect, but that's okay, you know? Like, this is old, but even when I was at my graduation, it was still peeling and flaking, but like, no one's gonna notice. And speaking of perfectionism, this is how I made the star. So I couldn't find the stickers these Pinterest girlies used, and that's okay. So I used an X-Acto knife that I also got from Michaels to painstakingly cut out the Philippine star and also the other 2 stars. I will give you a better version of this in the description because these only have 2 stars per size. You just gotta like trial and error which one's gonna fit the best on your cap. Even the one I chose, like, it's hanging off the side, but that's okay. Like, you don't need it to be perfect. It's gonna look good no matter what. And then also, if your school has like a button in the middle that's a different color than like what you want, just use a Sharpie and color it black. That's the way I did it. And also, your tassel will catch on the glitter paper, just as an FYI. So like, if I was wearing it, my head would be here, the back of my head would be here, left side, right side. Obviously, if you want the white part where the front is, you just move it this way, but I didn't think it'd look good that way. Also, I have a bonus for you if you identify as Hispanic or of Hispanic descent. So you're gonna get a sarape, and this is a traditional like Mexican blanket, but a lot of Hispanic cultures just adopted it as a symbol for at their graduations. And if you can see, I put the Filipino flag, 2 patches. I don't know where to get these patches from. Probably Amazon. A kaibigan gave them to me, one of my friends. Sorry, it's rolled up because I don't want you to see my graduation year. But basically, it's gonna look like that, and it's gonna look super fire. And you're gonna match all your Hispanic homies with a little Filipino twist. So that's just a bonus one for you. Okay, so now I want to talk about this negative Filipino discourse that has been going on about wearing the flag at your graduation. It all started from this Filipino woman wearing a Filipino graduation stole. She was rocking it. She was representing her heritage. She was Filipino American, which, you know, isn't a bad thing. But all these mainlanders were just absolutely tearing her apart and saying it was so disrespectful to represent her heritage like that. Like, oh, you can't wear the flag. You're not a real Filipino. It's against Philippine rules. You know, Filipino Americans, or just Filipinos abroad in general, also like to pick on people who were born and raised in the Philippines. I don't know why we hate each other that much. Obviously, the internet has made it so much worse, and I don't think that's right. And I think you should be able to represent who you are and interact with people despite your life experiences. We still share DNA, bro. You know, love and acceptance, like, isn't that a thing we should abide by? Anyways, these are just my thoughts. Like, we gotta take a step back and realize we are one. We just have different experiences. And so if you're Filipino and you want to wear your flag at graduation, do it. You're allowed to be proud of who you are. Don't let anyone, especially one of your own people, take your heritage away from you. We've been through that so many times. Don't let anyone take that away from you. Be proud. You made it. This was your academic achievement. You better be proud of where you are and where you came from. That's you. Anyways, if you do make the cap, based on my, I guess, tutorial, even though this really wasn't a tutorial, you can tag me, let me know, I'll share it. It'll probably look great. And also just spread positivity, you know? Thank you.